Your last comedian that will be bringing that straight fire tonight is the one and only John Merrifield!
Okay. Well, give it up for Tyler Arsenault, everybody. AKA Baloney Hinchcliffe. That something? I just wrote that. Tyler helps me run the open mic here. He only agreed to do it because he thought this place was called Cité Desserts. Tyler is the Jeff Ross of Lafayette comedy because most of the biggest laughs he gets are at his own expense, as are most of the biggest shirts he gets. All right, he's fat, guys. I'm done. Coleman Wilson's here. Coleman is a therapist who started his career volunteering in suicide prevention. He saved my life once after I downed an entire bottle of Zoloft. That was because he bombed so hard it made me throw up an entire bottle of Zoloft. Charles Thomas Vadrine. I've known Charles for 12 years, and I can tell you for certain it's not a phase. He has always looked like a taxidermist for dead Pokemon. Matt McCann. Yeah. Matt's mom was killed. Out of respect for her, when he does comedy, he never kills. That's not the worst one. Sarah! Hey, Sarah. So glad to have you here. Sarah Mabry, everybody. Sarah's from Jennings, Louisiana. She is the only woman I know from Jennings who wasn't murdered by the Jennings police. All right, you can Google that later, I guess. But, Raven! Raven talks a lot in her act about being a slut. But I think that's exaggerated considering every week she surrounds herself with men whose comedy proves they're still virgins. That one's not even bad about you. Yeah. Tiffany Stewart over there. That part of the stage I call Lunch Lady Lamp. Tiffany is like a mom to the Lafayette comedy scene, but a lot of us wish she was more like Matt's mom. Okay. Fuck. Drew's act, Drew Gocho, everybody. Drew's act is like someone tried to remake the Blue Collar Comedy Tour at a lab in UL Monroe. All right, and to our guest of honor, Emily East. Emily is a survivor of having bone tumors inside her, which I assume is what she calls men's penises. To me, Emily is like the big sister I never had. To Drew, fuck. She's the big sister he never fucked. Okay, that's... Would have been better if he was here. Emily used to date a famous magician. At the time, she just needed a man who could make pregnancy disappear. Okay. I don't know. Drew did basically the same joke already. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was going to do that. Unlike Lafayette, LA is a safer place for abortion care. That's why they call it the City of Angels. LA catching strays out here. I know, I'm sorry. When she lived in Vegas, Emily worked as a pussycat doll. Now she's built more like a voodoo doll. didn't like that one at all. I wasn't sure if Emily was planning for a career in LA doing comedy or doing hair. But I've seen her comedy, and last week she cut my hair, so now I think she's planning to be homeless.